as a very small staff in the office, there's only a handful of us. We can't possibly do all the research we need to do. I would say our community, our county is data rich and information poor. We have a lot of information on the people we serve, but we don't know what it means. And we really have stretched to the University of Minnesota to help us analyze the data and tell us what it means. The collaboration has been tremendous on both sides. From Hennepin County's point of view, we've been able to ask very interesting public policy questions to both undergraduate and graduate students. They can give us just a whole different set of ideas that we, sort of as our business as usual, don't often think of. On the university side, I think it gives students a real experience with public policy. They've had to wrestle with a very difficult question with very limited resources and come up with a creative way to respond to that. We thought, a pretty robust response to family homelessness, but for a quarter of the families that wasn't enough, and they came back to shelters. All of that was really helped by the University of Minnesota, who number one identified the issue, and then number two helped us do the analysis of the results. They tended to be younger parents with younger children. The parents hadn't finished high school. We gave them enhanced employment services. We've smoothed out the child care issues that they were dealing with. We helped give them a longer-term rent subsidy, and they were actually much more successful than our control group. That helped us launch the entire Stable Families Initiative. I've worked for the county for a couple of decades, and I'm sort of enmeshed in the county business, and it's really helpful to have somebody who's not enmeshed in that business come in and say, that's an interesting way you're doing it, Lisa. Why can't you do it this way instead? It's really been helpful to have that dialogue. I believe government belongs to all of us, and it shouldn't just be government employees that are implementing the policies that our elected officials put forth. I think the entire community needs to get involved in what the issues are, what the solutions are. And I think this has been a really wonderful partnership to have the expertise of the university, the enthusiasm and creativity of the students and faculty come to bear on these issues. If you take smart minds and you take some interesting data, you're going to find out things that nobody's ever known before. There's all kinds of things that we find out that we just didn't know, and I think that's kind of what makes this partnership so rich for all of us.